Are you prepared to shut it down?
See the little icon? You're gonna have to refresh the page though.
All right, we're gonna see if this is gonna work
Yes.
today. Did it work?
Yes. Oh, it didn't. Maybe it did. Maybe it didn't.
I don't know. We'll have to see. Hi, everyone. It's Greg. It's Stephanie. It's Thursday. I'm
Yeah.
like, what day is today?
It's 8 a.m. I decided to try to fix something that probably made it worse. There
I
we
don't
go.
know. No, it seems like it's going to work.
I
We
don't
just
know.
don't know if people are
It's-
watching on that channel.
It's stalled.
Is it?
I think you got to refresh the page.
All right. Well,
You probably got to reboot. You got to fill the blinker fluid. But be prepared to hit the little thing.
Where? This thing?
No, that's fine. Now click the video itself.
Yeah.
There you go.
And now we got it.
Maybe. Oh, it stopped.
Yeah. See, that's the problem. We're working some tech stuff. We are determined to get these monitors that have just been in my studio as an obstacle. It's basically an obstacle course in here right now. I've got a bed, I've got boxes, we've got monitors, guaranteed to hit your head on pretty much anything in here.
None of which is mine. For once, none of the stuff is mine.
However, you can't not play with things because you're a 12-year-old boy.
I have to fix them. Well, 12-year-old boys break stuff out of curiosity. I know better, so now I just want to fix stuff. Oh, your face moved.
I did.
Sweet. Yeah.
All right. We'll see.
Well, yeah. Here we go.
We'll have to see. Good morning, Lindsay. Good morning, Cindy. She said, such a great way to start each morning. Thank you for joining us, Cindy. I appreciate you.
Thank you for enjoying my hair.
I feel like our new studio disco ball matches your hair. Good morning, Tammy.
It's already stopped.
Serafina, I'm going to see you tomorrow. She's going to be my guest on the show. She just won 40 under 40. She's coming on the show to talk about it. That is something I've never won. I had hoped.
Well, you're only 25. You got a couple more years.
Sorry, I didn't make it. Now, 50 under 50. I'm coming in blazing.
50 and flirty. Whoop, whoop. You want to go on the dance floor? No, I'm going to break a hip.
Can somebody make that a thing, please? I'm 50. 50 years old.
I'm 50 on the inside.
Sally O'Malley. Yeah, right. I'm not quite there yet.
Old man Hiller, the curmudgeon. Yeah. If there's a way to be cranky about something like your great grandfather, I'm probably the same guy.
First, let me thank you very much for bringing me the water of life this morning. I really appreciated that. We're out of coffee, and I've been working so much, I didn't realize that they were out of beans. So I had beans that had cinnamon or something else, and then my husband's like, that's not going in the machine. Okay.
No, we know.
I was like, coffee beans are coffee beans. Those things have flavors on them. They're not going in my coffee machine.
Nice.
Oh, no, it's your coffee machine.
Look.
T, happy belated birthday. I hope you had a good one yesterday. I don't know. I think she went to Provincetown. It's always good to go to Provincetown. Captain Rich said that the whale action hasn't been too strong lately. However, he saw a double breach yesterday, and he said it was majestic.
Saw a couple whales double breach. If you throw a wink, it gets creepier.
I don't know if he did that, but I
Yeah.
could see Captain Rich. We call him Captain
I know.
Inappropriate because sometimes the things he says, and we're like, but then he's a sea captain.
That's
like
why
you're supposed to be that guy, right?
On the boat, but then if you come back, I don't know. Oh, you
Captain
landlubbers.
Inappropriate.
Yep.
I missed an E for All celebration this week. I guess it was a waterlog celebration over at Cape Cod Beer, but it looked like a rockin' good time with everybody, with the new graduates in the class, and then everybody that's been in a cohort for the last 5 years. I know it looked like a really fun time, but I was a little sad that I was working, but maybe the next 5. I'll see where I am at in 5 years. I don't even know right now.
Taking over the world.
I don't know where I'm going to be tomorrow. I had one of those days yesterday where everything I did just went to pot. It was just crap. Everything I touched was
You had lunch.
I had a great lunch with a friend. And then it was all downhill from there.
Well, take the victories. I'm just saying.
Well, it started at 4 a.m. when I brought my first set of J1s to Duncan. Then the second set at 6 a.m. And then I did my show. And then I had a nice lunch with my friend. But then everything else after that. I mean, between like getting cheese that melted down into my girls region.
I'm not
to-
looking.
It's like I went to go take a bite of something and it just fell in my boobs. I was like,
I have that same problem.
nip, nip, right?
Mm.
I was missed. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, your problem with the J1s is that you're just a nice person that opens up their home, and you already have 1,700 kids, and I got 1,700 more, and I'll have a big heart and ruin my own day. There you go. Yeah.
They actually had a point though. When they had to go to work at 4:00 in the morning, they're like, please, can you drive us? We're a little bit scared. It's dark outside. I feel like every American horror story starts with kids driving and riding their bikes in the woods. And I'm like, to be fair, you're not wrong. I said, how about we go to Walmart and get you like little reflector vests and some nice blinky lights for your hat. Mm-hmm. So that's what we're going to do today.
Yep. Also, America, get some guns, shoot everybody that comes near you. Yeah. Nope. Can't do that either.
I don't even want to broach that with them because that does exist here. And I don't want to say it doesn't because it does. It's all about to change. You got the world now. Oh, thank you, Cindy. I appreciate you. Spin the ball. I need a little mirror ball love in here. It's going to be about Donna Summertime.
All right. No one looked on my shirt.
Ah!
Too much.
Too much. No, it's never too much disco ball. It's never too much disco ball.
The goal is to only spin it on one axis. Wow, there we go.
We're going to have to figure out how to get it to just spin on its own.
Hope you're not taking good drugs already this morning. That is all over the place.
Listen, we got it at a thrift shop, and it's soon become my fast favorite thing that's going on in the studio right now. So it doesn't take much. Good morning, Mark. Good morning, Michael. Thank you for joining us today.
I thought I was your favorite.
You are
in the studio today.
Well, you had quite a trek this morning to get into here.
Yeah, traffic. Some Mustang tried to go underneath a Jeep Grand Cherokee on the way here, so traffic was fun. That doesn't work. Then I pull onto the road to get here, and there's a school bus.
Didn't you miss the buses?
I just stopped for 20 minutes. Now I'm behind a school bus. I wasn't shaking at the wheel, screaming things. No.
But at least you had coffee. I was down here with like the DTs, flies on my head, waiting for my coffee to show up.
Where is my lifeblood? How do I live without you?
Seriously.
So
we're going to be adding a karaoke element to our music bingo, which I'm kind of excited for. Well, we've got that big new space over at Tomatillo's. Well, I'm going to make it like a show. They've got lights. They've got all these like fun spotlight things. And so I was like, why am I not using the space for like a show?
Oh my gosh.
Right?
Wednesdays?
Yeah. So they've got a big screen. So I want to do some video elements along with music bingo and then set up a couple of stands with microphones to encourage people to get up there and sing. Or maybe there's a sing off if there's a tie. I'm trying to figure out the elements right now to level up this music bingo.
So the beauty of all of that sounds fantastic, but you're going to encourage everyone to sing.
I love that.
Everyone should not sing.
But that's the best part. I enjoy that. Good morning, Sean. The girl works harder than James Brown. Thank you. Right. Heading to Jersey for mom's getting remarried for the third time this Saturday. Paul, your mom is like my mom. My mom's filing for divorce.
Didn't this radio show start with, hey, my mom just got married?
Yeah, that was January. Good morning, Marie. Thank you for joining us. Good morning, Miss Brianna. I will see you later. Shandy, thank you so much. And thank you. I like my new disco ball. Good morning, Danielle, too. Hi.
It's already not spinning.
Oh, she said a paper clip will help it spin. I was like, thank you, Cindy.
I'm currently Googling in the internal Rolodex. You mean like to hold a center point?
Yes, Serafina already.
Trying to do the Globetrotter?
She was like, I think it's not going to work out, but I'm not going to move out until June 1st. And I was like, why? Then there's me Googling community property in California to see how long or whatever she's going to extract from this marriage. I feel like it was calculated.
How long does she know the guy?
They've been together-ish, on and off for a decade.
Oh. On and off. Let's go solidify permanence.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know. whatever.
Love.
YOLO. I mean, if she's not happy, then move on. I feel bad. My brother was just out there for a couple of weeks taking some vacation and had to come back to New York today. And I'm like, well, make sure you have your mask on because nobody's breathing in New York right now. The smoke and is so bad. They said their flights are being canceled. So if you've got any plans to go to New York, make sure you got your mask on. Sorry, Eva. She has a whole weekend planned. I have to bring her to the airport tomorrow. Hopefully the flight still goes because they say it's not going to, for the foreseeable future. They said being outside is like smoking a half a pack of cigarettes. In fact, they said smoking a half a pack of cigarettes is better than breathing the air right now in New York City.
That's saying something.
Sorry. Good morning, Amy and Kai, Marlene, Mary Jane. So nice for you guys to join us. It is Thursday. We are one day before the weekend. That's good. I like that. People can sing the rest of the song after you start playing a few notes.
Yeah, but the fear is me after 2-3 tomatillos margaritas. No right to be singing.
What bad could happen?
I'm gonna
right?
I'm gonna do the karaoke. I shouldn't. So I know better.
Yes.
And the beauty, again, my rules of karaoke have
Let's pretend this is a White Claw, just so you feel more comfortable. Now talk about karaoke. If you don't know, RTB calls Greg White Claw because that's his favorite drink.
He's funny there. I don't like him out of sheer jealousy. He's better than me. Don't tell him I said that. He's probably watching. Son of a gun.
Right?
Good man. Fun guy. Not quite mushroom. That's a different kind of fun guy. Well, I was talking about something that I squirreled.
I was karaoke, giving you your White Claw.
Yeah, but that was because of the karaoke. So you got to have more fun than everybody if you're doing karaoke, or you have to sing or you have to know how to sing, but at no time should you do slow songs. So
no,
like sad, lonely, beautiful voice here. I'm killing your margarita. You know what I mean?
I love it.
You know what I mean?
I do.
Okay. I mean, you come, it's like, oh, I lost my dog, country, and my kids and wife. But if you play it backwards, they come back to me. It's basically country.
Whatever's going on in your brain right now, whatever just happened that you shared with us, thank you.
Well, I'm single, no kids, no dog. So, I mean, technically, I'm not qualified for a country song yet.
Yeah. Good morning, Elastic Glam Show. We play Elastic Glam, Cape Cod's only glam rock show here on Fridays. We've actually got passes to a festival in Germany, a German music festival. So we're going to post those on Lemonadio right now for our international listeners and followers. We do have people in Germany that listen to us.
That's awesome.
I know. So if you, Seth, drop the information in the chat just so that people can find out about this music festival that's happening.
Yeah, I've helped you go international somehow.
Well, thanks, Greg. Without you, I don't know where we'd be. Sean wants to know what your karaoke go-to is.
Pick a genre. That's my question. That's what I have
is
to
it
say
not
to that.
Yin Yang Boys? You're like
Yin Yang twins get low. Sorry. Oh, I didn't even know I was on
like a salt shaker.
Sing it like a salt shaker. Sing it like a salt shaker. That's a different song, but I appreciate it. From the window to the wall to the sweat drop sound. Right. Never mind.
Disco ball.
So I skeet. Can't say that anyway. White people don't know what it means. Dave Chappelle.
Oh my God.
Wonderful.
We're getting canceled.
Yep.
Hey, Tony, how are you this morning?
No, the other day, someone put me up for Ludicrous What's Your Fantasy? That got entertaining. And it turns out I made the internet before I knew it.
Oh.
So
are you surprised by that?
It's a typical day. Saturday, the day after, said karaoke festival, where we walked into the bar and they were trying to close down because there are 3 people that were just sad doing slow songs. I'm telling you can't do the slow songs.
It takes the wind out of everyone's sails when we're all out there having a good hooping time.
They just want to close the bar on you because there's, you don't need to be served more alcohol while crying. You know what I mean?
Just, butt scratch up.
Yeah. Let's get some up. Let's get some movement here. Let's get some go with my go juice. You know what I'm saying? But the next day I was helping a friend move, and his fiance got sent a video of me doing the song. I'm like, how did you get this? Now I'm friends with the bartender that evening, but I wasn't aware on another, or I wasn't friends with
Was
her
it
apparently
Riss?
on another. Nope.
She loves to share on TikTok.
But this was on Instagram, and I wasn't a follower or a friend. Instagram's followers, Facebook is friends.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm like, where did this go? So I messaged said bartender on Facebook, like, oh yeah, I sent it to so and so.
Oh yeah, I sent it to the town news.
Mutual friend, yada yada yada. And I'm sitting on the couch trying to relax after moving the sofa. And Greg, is this you? So I wanna rub your head. Yeah, it was bad.
That's a good one.
Why are we watching this on your couch?
Why not?
Sweet and innocent fiance that hasn't seen me butcher music for the masses
Amy
yet.
says, bring back the karaoke gong show. I hate hurting people's feelings. I mean, you have to blatantly be a jerk up there for me to gong you. Otherwise, I would just let you be bad. I would let somebody else gong. I'm the nice judge. I'm the Paula of the judges. I feel bad hurting people's feelings.
She's supportive.
I just you looked cute. Like, I feel bad.
Yeah, you had fun. Hercules.
I can sort of be constructive, but I find it very difficult to be in that judges space. I've judged multiple competitions with singing and also some sort of performance, and I'm always the nice one. I can't. It hurts my feelings.
Yeah, you're like I said.
Because usually when people bring that stuff, they bring joy. Like that's what gives them joy. How am I going to be the one to take your joy away? I'm not. Go ahead and look bad up there.
Meanwhile, someone we know from X years ago, and did you know what this bag of trash? But it's on the quiet. It's not in public.
No, I would rather talk trash to your face.
Yeah,
I'm one of those people that will just say it to your face.
It's the right thing to do. Technically, if you're gonna say it, say it to their face.
Right.
Oh well. But sometimes your performance is wonderful, but your shoes are hideous. It doesn't go with your slacks. What are you doing?
I've got someone to do the gong job. She said she's a dream crusher, and I'll let you.
Wait, one of my exes?
Get at it. No, I don't think you've dated this one. Definitely not her type. All right, Slate official. Perfect.
Now I've got to do some math. I've got to deduce. I have to go back and feel bad about myself and read the comment section.
It has nothing to do with you.
Sometimes I go back and watch whatever. I'm like, oh my God, I hate myself. Why did I say whatever I said on the radio? And then, but I don't see all the comments. So I've got to figure that one out.
Oh.
Like it says, there were 50 comments. And I know that there's a lot of stuff moving over here and doing magic.
Here and here.
And like
and here.
About boop, boopity beep. And I try to get it up there so I can follow along.
We're working on it.
Meanwhile, I've got to go. And it just doesn't work.
Hey, how you doing?
Look for that cheese. That's the cheese drop. It's Iowa.
I want to reach out to everybody here on the Cape and give an opportunity we are looking for nonprofits for a knockabout. They've offered their space on Sundays for nonprofits to come and make some money for your nonprofit. I've got about 4 dates that I've got to fill. So if you've got a nonprofit that really needs a boost in fundraising, please reach out to me. I've got a spot and a really great way for you to make some money. And who doesn't like beer? So let's talk. Let's get that filled for you. I just wanted to offer that opportunity to a lot of our nonprofits, which right now, summertime comes and everybody, I feel like it's a really hard time to get people together. That is not, every weekend is already pretty much gone. Our question of the day today is, what's your favorite event or summertime activity? And I feel like just if I get a chance to go to the beach and sit there unmolested just leave me alone, throw my phone into the ocean. Not, you know what I mean? Leave me alone.
Well, I heard a comma where I don't think you meant to put one. I would like to be unmolested.
Yes.
What do you do on the weekends?
Not that kind of molestation.
Sure. And by the way, none of it is okay.
Oh God. Yes, you got to balance your life. Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
That is too funny. She is the absolute opposite. Good morning, Mike. Mark, you are not a nonprofit. Nice try.
I was going to talk to my accountant. I'm clearly a nonprofit.
Mark, we're not talking about anyone with that certain waterfront eatery. No, we're just not going there today. Neither one of us have just the mental wherewithal to go there today.
Yeah,
we're just not.
She looks at me and is like, oh, we can talk about.
I said that in jest, by
Mm.
the way, because
Mm-mm.
nobody wants to talk about it.
Mhm,
And
mhm.
everybody seemingly wants to talk about it because that's all anyone's seemingly talking about.
Well, everybody that isn't fully aware and seen it for years wants to dish.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
no,
we're just not
it's like when people start ranting on Facebook, whatever, about
taking the
whatever.
high road.
And particularly, I love when somebody says, and they're willing to fight everybody in the comments, and they're actually wrong about their thing. It's a lot of fun. So if you ever catch my buddies,
This popcorn meme.
oh my God, that's what I was about to say. I throw in the Michael Jackson Thriller popcorn. I just throw it in there so I get the note. Yeah, I just throw it in to get the notifications. Like, oh, what did Bob say against Joe today? Nah, you got to turn the screwdriver left. You don't know what you're doing, bro. Like, oh, you guys. But
I get sucked into it like quicksand. I can't avoid it.
Well,
it is like a rubberneck in a car accident. I'll sit there I'll lose an hour of my day.
Yep.
I'm like, I can't get anything done. I'm not productive. Why? Because I got sucked in to an argument that is happening on a social media thread that I don't even know these people.
Yep, it's great.
And I'm just here for the comments going through.
Yeah, everybody
That's
knows.
my entertainment.
Everybody know. Oh, I met said person, X days, weeks, months, years ago.
People. Why?
When they were only this way, or they were only that way, or at this place, or when they were around.
So I'm not alone.
Misbehavior. Yeah, people are. Yeah.
I just needed that validation just a little bit because I lose all time.
Yeah. Well, that type of crap is why men spend an hour in the bathroom.
Is that what you do in there?
Oh, just scrolling. So I look at stupid comedians and puppies and people doing voiceovers of puppies. So
good morning, Dawn.
And someone sent me, I thought I sent them a variation, but you know how everybody rips off every other content creator?
Turn notifications on.
Yeah. Click.
I'm following this to the very end.
A friend sent me after I sent them a different variation, but it was supposedly some podcaster, a young lady speaking in going, a caller wants to know, do you, if you have a dog and you date someone that doesn't love dogs, should you get rid of the dog? And they just cut to, I'm absolutely a dog person. They cut to the dogs with voiceovers, and there's two just sitting there, like turning their heads at the right times. Like, no, you get rid of the person. You take the person by the ankles, and you leave them in the ocean, and you tie bricks to their ankles. No, you get rid of the person because the dogs are fending for themselves. I'm like, yeah, who's not a dog person?
Some people are not dog people. Clearly, you don't want to know them. So we'll check that off your dating profile. There was a Hinge dating profile that some chick put up her credit score. And I was like, she needs dates. I feel like that is a winner right there.
It's the
guys, I challenge you to put your credit score up there on the dating app world. Maybe this is a new generation of dating. Let me see what damage you've done.
Please.
What am I walking into right now?
I'm gonna open up Tinder right now. I'm gonna add myself, be like, yo, girl, I'm a 630. You want to work on me?
Yeah, no, you're not. That's not gonna
what
get
if
you
I'm
girls.
holding a fish and I'm shirtless? Isn't that what
Didn't
everybody
we talk
does?
about this? You never hold the fish in your profile photo. That is an immediate
I know that's the running joke. I'm not going shirtless anytime soon, nor fishing.
See, Dawn says you got an 8'10". You're really, I mean, you would be sought after.
Who that? Yo, girl, you like margaritas? Wait, do I know? I don't know this, Dawn. Okay, good. I was gonna say, I'm like, oh, no, who am I proposing to right now? Do I know this, Dawn? Like, okay, great.
She's married to our voice guy, Ken Allen. And maybe you remember him from Pixie.
I've got a voice for you.
No one wants that voice.
No.
That sounds like my former secretary.
Hello. I'll throw in an accent that isn't actually definable. Hello, would you like a margarita?
Oh my God.
I'm sorry, what? I can't control the octaves. I can't control anything.
Hot mess. Oh yeah, Nat over here. 7623 over here. What's up, ladies?
Yes. My buddy hit
such a good guy, Nat.
My buddy, who I'm very jealous of, mild-mannered, nice guy, productive.
Is that a guy thing?
Has a family and wife, and he's happy and whatever.
Gross.
He made it. He made an 850 credit score.
Really?
Oh, I hate him out of sheer jealousy.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's like a guy thing. Because we were talking about another one of your buddies. You're like, asked for the wife, and he's a piece of blah, 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 blah. He's one of my best friends, but he's a piece of blah, 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 blah. It's like, oh, okay.
Well, we absolutely talk about each other. It's pretty funny. I have a couple clients.
Talking.
Oh, yeah. I have a couple clients where if we establish that everybody has a little bit of a sarcastic sense of humor, we just rip on each other. clearly very good friends and we know too much about each other, but you just rip on each other and it's comedic for the other guy. I've had a couple clients like, you're not allowed back to help me unless you bring the other guy because it's just fun to watch him torture you. Like, that makes sense. And I accept it. I did this to myself. That's fair.
Hank just chimed in with one of his favorite places or summertime activities, Moonlighters on the beach. That is a very fun one. Somebody posted the Falmouth Road Race. It is such a love-hate relationship with me in the Falmouth Road Race. I love the thought of finishing, but I hate training for it, getting to that point, actually being in the race because it's always the hottest bleeping weekend. There are so many flipping people there. It's just a lot. It's very people-y.
Nope. I will work an extra weekend.
It's a love-hate relationship.
And I will donate. And I will stay out of Falmouth.
Take my money and I'm not going to Falmouth. And we'll just pretend it doesn't exist like everybody else does on the Cape.
Yep. Oh, who are you there for? Benefiting? Check. Here you go. I'm going to work a couple extra days and take care of it.
I ran 10 of them.
I'm there in spirit. No,
I ran
there
it
with
for
dollars.
10 different nonprofits.
Oh, God bless you.
Yeah, right. Well, there was,
God bless you.
Yeah, there was one time that was a really inappropriate time. And I don't know if I've ever talked about this story. It's kind of inappropriate. And I'm not going to say.
Hold on. Let me make sure it's safe.
He's like, let me saddle up for this great story. Turn the disco ball on. Get ready for
the paperclip.
Stephanie Falmouth Road Race story.
Yep.
So
no, that just keeps the demons away.
I was in one of my friend's weddings.
No one will ever hear this.
I was in one of my friend's weddings the day before the Falmouth Road Race. I won't tell you what year or what charity I was running for, but it was a.
You were at a wedding before a road race.
Yeah, it was. I was running for a women's shelter. And so I was hooting and hollering it up on the boat on the pond. And I was doing tubing. I was kicked off the tube like 15 times.
That's the goal.
I was covered head to toe in bruises. Covered. Like my entire body, black and blue, beaten, exhausted, hungover. There's Stephanie at the start of the Falmouth Road Race. I'm going to chug a banana, an energy drink. We're going to get this thing done. And the entire time I'm running the race and everyone's like, good for you. Good for you. And I'm like, why?
Oh,
what's
you were there for a women's,
And my shirt on the back of it said, we run so battered women don't have to. And it took me all of the entire time going, why is everybody congratulating me for running this race?
Thank you for being so strong.
I'm a horrible person. At that moment in time, I was like, oh, this is terrible. But also, I raised a lot of money for that nonprofit. So
that day, you raised all of it. Felt like Shania Twain's in the background.
Really bad. It was really, that was one
like
of my worst feeling moments of all time. It was so bad. Robert, I know that year.
I know that one.
That was not one of my finest moments. I mean, I've broken my foot. The last one, that was the last one where I finished dead last. And then they all like came out and got me and like willed me across the finish line, like literally dead last with a broken foot. I was like, that's it. I'm hanging up my shoes to the point where the board met and they were like, Stephanie, you inspired us to give a trophy to the person who finishes last. I was like, mic drop, never running again. Enjoy it. So I'll support it. If you're a runner, I will support your run. I will help you. However, I'm not doing it again.
When I was probably, I don't know, like 7, that we were involved in this little boat race in this pond, and you had to build the boat out of home materials.
Yeah, we still have that here on the Cape. The Boy Scouts put it on. Well, and it's the Bass River where they do it.
I want to say that what we had predominantly, my dad, I was a child, I had no right to be doing anything, engineered the whole thing. He basically made a pontoon boat. And he stacked the big pole and spring bottles. At the time, they were all the cubes, but they kind of interlocked.
Yeah.
He strapped them underneath some sheetrock. This thing was not, there was no aerodynamics. Like, there was no fluid dynamics in this thing. It was just a rock. We finally get to the finish line. We get into shore, and they give out a trophy for dead last. It was I
love last place trophies.
A rotten 4x4 with a plastic skunk shoved into the top of it, like something you'd put in the lawn, almost like a child cartoonish with the big eyes, to like deter animals or children. I don't know, but my dad.
I'm a fan of that. Clearly, like as I like trophies and medals. That makes me feel Feel
Mhm.
better? Even if it's like you participated in something, I'll hang it up.
Thank you for your disappointment.
Oh, thank you. It's
welcome.
Greg's White Claw. I'll put it over here. Chris says hello. Good morning to you.
Hello.
Christiana, good morning. Jen Dow, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm glad you like that story, Mikey. Sarah McLaughlin, Heart of an Angel plays as you cross the finish line. You get it, Nat. Yes.
Meanwhile, you get the people coming up, up, and then they put her over the
So
stretcher,
bad.
leave her there, and then just walk off. the
So
stretcher.
embarrassing. I've got friends running marathons and I can't even cross the finish line. 90-year-old men are beating me. It's so bad.
I'd show up with a Camelback and the beer can helmet, put you in a
That's it. People run in costume.
wheelbarrow and take you home.
There was an event. Our friend
Take you to the
Ducky
bar.
ran the race. Every single mile he chugged a beer and then did some other stupid feat every single mile. Like smoked a bud, I think, while he was doing it. Like,
I think that's
and there was
anaerobic
me
exercise.
just struggling.
Looking like
Any minute now.
looking like a victim, supporting.
I'm like, I'm not doing any of those
gosh.
things. And clean eating for a year, and I still can't do it.
What were you doing? Oh, I was actually in my successful marriage where my husband doesn't hit me, but I looked like I was pushed down the stairs.
It was bad. It was real bad.
Pushed down the stairs. I went tubing the other day.
Yeah.
Although I got a buddy, the rule of thumb is that you can't kill Kenny. Kenny is a fit, capable, energetic guy.
I just went to South Park. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, exactly.
Okay.
But he'd come out and we'd take him tubing, or he'll try water skiing, wakeboard, and stuff he hadn't done before, whatever. But the rule of thumb is you can't kill Kenny. I would whip that tube violently. He would cartwheel over the water, go, I don't know, I think I hit the bottom, stand up and be like, let's do it again. You can't kill Kenny.
That's awesome.
Yep. Well, if you also, feed him enough Tito's, dude just turns into rubber. It's great. You wake up the next day, it's like, oh, okay. Maybe hitting the water at over 20 miles an hour is a painful experience.
So you almost killed Kenny.
Well, he's not shying away from
Chris,
the challenge.
never getting in a boat with Greg again.
Oh, yeah.
Never.
Yeah. So I think it's fun. You know how when you're a kid on a bicycle and you like going over the dirt ramps and yeah, I can fly. You can't fly. So imagine trying to do that with a boat.
I don't think I'm getting on a boat with you.
Yeah, don't do that. So Chris sat in the front of the boat, and I tried to do wheelies off dirt jumps, we'll say. And Chris has never gotten on a boat. Justified. That's justified. Can't kill Kenny, but try to kill Chris. And Chris.
Poor Chris. You don't deserve that.
He really doesn't.
You deserve better friends.
He's a very good friend.
You need better friends,
He's
Chris.
a much better person.
So many poor choices.
Yeah.
Oh, chugging a beer every mile. Yeah, it was absolutely revolting to watch. It was just wretched.
What beer? Please tell me it was like Guinness.
No, it was like I'm not even gonna give this one a plug. It was a light beer. We'll just leave it at that.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Not even starting. I'm not opening that can of anything.
Technically, that does it.
Listen, we got other beverages to mock now.
We also mentioned thou shall that not be named for fear of cancellation, and people already know.
Yeah.
I mean, we all know.
You all know.
You all know.
We don't need to talk about it. We're not bringing down the vibe down here.
Do you have a bleep button? Do you have a beep? No. We're not giving the cheers. Yeah. Oh, let's not talk about this. Woo. Oh.
It's a little record scratch.
Yeah.
Scratch you out.
Yeah. Some people need to be scratched out. Yeah.
Next.
Yeah.
No, there are other beverages I wanted to talk about. First off, Coca-Cola is
White
now.
Claw?
No. Here, do you want your White Claw back?
I could also do a high noon. I'm back on my Tito soda
I don't like those. I do not like seltzer versions of actual beverages. Just give me the actual beverage.
It depends on the bartender. So the key to the seltzers is you always get the same beverage.
I like the new neutrals or Nutries or whatever those are. The pineapple one. I don't. Yeah.
Pineapple and
those
watermelon.
Ones are good.
You want to keep me happy at your barbecue? You want me to entertain people with karaoke?
I am so ready for barbecue season. I am so ready for them.
I just want to sit next to a fire pit that's burning people's eyebrows off.
I want like some burned meat on a grill. Give me meat on a stick and put me outside in front of a fire pit, please. I just need that aesthetic right now. So 2 beverages we need to have a conversation about what we don't need in our lives. Coca-Cola is now coming out with a new flavor aimed towards gamers.
Oh yeah, no, the gamer
Coca-Cola
market is disgusting.
Ultimate.
Oh yeah,
Ultimate.
Yeah, They're basically trying to
What?
take a tack at Mountain Dew.
So you need like the ultimate pile of sugar to sit there and game longer, harder, stronger, better, faster.
Yep, it's the market.
Also,
It's absolutely
they're
market.
trying to gussy up Fireball, which basically is melted plastic. They're saying Fireball is going to be fancier in barrel-aged Fireball. I was like, you can't change the packaging of Fireball and make it fancy. Like, they're really struggling to remarket this as something nicer. So no more plastic bottles. It's going to be in a glass bottle.
By the way, all sodas that you drink regularly are going to kill you. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if they put the Coke back in it for gamers. Maybe that's what they did. Yeah. Ultimate.
Woo! What do you got? We got the Ric Flair edition. Oh, that'll sell. That'll sell.
Oh my God.
Supposedly, somebody said there is a level of so cocaine is a processed version of the plant, whatever, but supposedly there's a chunk of or a part of the formula still in cocaine, Coca-Cola, whatever.
Right? I don't know. Although Chris is saying he's having a nightcap and we're his entertainment. So you're welcome. Ranch water. Greg loves the spicy one. Is that what you got in trouble with the other day?
Chris hates me.
What?
All right. I try to kill my buddy one time on a boat. Accidentally. I didn't want him to die. I just wanted to do a wheelie.
But now he's sharing all of your secrets.
Who doesn't want to sit on the handlebars while I go off a dirt jump? That's kind of the idea.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah. You're retrospect. You're right.
Yeah.
Ranch
water.
But no. So Chris will also tell me about very spicy foods because I don't do anything with a kick.
Shocker.
Like
you like bland food?
I'm a bland person. Look at this. What about me? Looks adventurous.
Rick says, love you guys.
Yeah. Oh, we got one. It did work. Rick, thank you. You have I can see love you guys with your, what is it, 6 exclamation points?
Oh.
I can see that on the monitor that I've been trying to get working for 6 months.
Be proud of you. Pat yourself on the back. You did it.
Can't read.
Kai says 888 pineapple jalapeno tequila seltzer.
Right. Yeah, I gotta stay away from that. No,
really?
The kick. I don't need the spice. I'm a baby. Have a baby, be a millionaire.
Oh my God.
Everything is a song
boiled
lyric.
Food.
everything is a song lyric if you try hard enough.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah.
I want to thank some of our sponsors, Rockland Trust, Tommy's Place. Make sure you go get your lemonade stand kits. We're going to be raising money for Tommy's Place all summer long. Wherever it is that you are, throw up a lemonade stand and raise some money for Tommy's Place. They're opening their Centerville location. I'm going to talk to Tim tomorrow as they're opening the Centerville location. So it is stunning what he does for terminal cancer patient children. It's so sad, but it's also so uplifting that he gives this moment for them to pull themselves out of treatment, sit there and enjoy their families and not have to worry about a damn thing. It's really, really nice. So there are 2 locations, one in Falmouth. They're opening Centerville. We hope that there are more places for people to go and just relax and enjoy some summertime vacation with their family. It's so super nice. Also, MBR Landscaping, cleaning services. Call Bruno today, mbrlandscaping.com for all of anything that you need done.
Oh, I do need to call Bruno.
Mulching.
I do need to. Oh, I got 2 Ricks.
Ah!
Tequila and Fresca, life-changing. All right.
Oh, I don't know. Adding Fresca, for whatever reason, Fresca to any alcoholic beverage, I feel like just cuts me. I'm immediately like blotto, and I'm like, what happened? Oh, it's the Fresca. I don't know how it enters my bloodstream.
Yeah, the Fresca was the problem.
It is.
Good call.
I'm blaming the Fresca. It's like a bad ice cube. I don't know what happens. It just gets me. I cannot have Fresca mixed with any alcoholic beverage.
Yeah.
The combination sends me soaring. I don't know why.
Oh, we still have to go have the adult Capris.
Yeah, we have to go see
the
Junior. Yes. Yeah, like that. I need that like a hole in my head. I've got the Baja Brothers tonight. I'm already I need to relax before this weekend starts. I've got a wedding. I've got a DJ. I've got 3 nonprofit events, including a wing off for Falmouth families.
Yeah, just lean over, take a nap. I got this. Yeah, you deserved it. So
kind of like you. Let's talk about your little car nap.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody had a breakfast nap the other day from nothing else other than waking up too early.
So the last time I was here, this lady just tires me out. She's exhausting.
At least
Greg,
you're
let's talk
exhausted.
about talk about your life, and I'm shivering the whole way for the rest of my life. Like on
Let's
the
talk
internet,
about all the
everything
things you
goes
don't want
away.
to talk about.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna leave this piece of tea right here, and you don't shut up, Greg. So you're gonna talk about it. Meanwhile, 20 minutes earlier, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to
Give them what the people want.
Yeah, the people want
The people want you.
want to know how bad my life is. Greg,
That is
awesome.
not true.
But no, leaving here, I was sleepy while driving, so I pulled into a parking lot, took a 2-hour nap. To which my buddies called me like, "Hey, what are you up to?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm going in for breakfast." "Oh yeah, when?" I'm in the parking lot now." "You just hanging out in the parking lot?" "Yes, I took a nap
That's so
because
sleepy time. I
Well,
had to deal with Stephanie in the morning.
yesterday I had a pretty good day of work, and I wrapped up at 9:45 in Falmouth. I'm in Hyannis, so I had to drive another 45 minutes.
Good morning, Dan Chase, all the way from the middle of the country. Mike Bruhat, that's Greg. Nappy time.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But it sucks doing it upright because then my head just bounces. It's like, ow, that's a neck.
Please,
injury
I
waiting to
live with an
happen.
narcoleptic. You know that. Cliff falls asleep at the drop of a hat.
I get it.
If he's not actively using his brain, he just shuts off. He's like a computer monitor that
Beep,
just
boop.
is napping. He's at rest.
We call that hibernation. He's in a sleep state. S or C's, 1 through 5.
That's it. I'm like, shake the mouse, wake him up. Seriously.
Stay away from my mouse, lady. I'll figure it out on my own.
Well, you did
Power nap in a parking lot.
You did a little reel by the fire pit the other day.
Oh, so this past weekend,
Fire pit.
Yeah, I took
bonfire.
all of
What
that.
is with you, you pyro?
Yeah. Oh, did the new Beavis and Butthead take off?
I don't think
they brought
so.
that back. I have no interest in it.
I don't think it did.
So this past weekend, awful weather, constantly windy, and rain for the whole weekend, but then it didn't rain. So I'm like, I need to clean out the van. I need to clean out the truck. I need to mow the lawn. I haven't mowed my lawn this year. I'm that guy in the neighborhood. And it's just, I finally took the day off. So Saturday I'm out there, extra hoodie, dirty jeans, boots, because I got,
doing the yard stuff.
And I mow the lawn. My lawnmower dies 3/4 of the way through.
Sounds about right.
Go over, hat in hand, ask my neighbor for an extra barrel, ask the other neighbor for his lawnmower, and if he's got extra barrels, whatever. I filled 9 trash barrels with mulched up grass and leaves. 9. I am exhausted. I got to empty the bag after every pass. My house is on less than a 1/4 acre lot. Like, there should not be this much yard refuse
in a postage stamp lot. Yeah, you're right. Dan Chase said that the new Beavis and Butthead is hilarious.
Okay.
Hilarious.
Yeah, maybe check it out.
Right click. Yes.
What?
Nothing to wake him up.
Oh.
So you're 9 barrels, and then where did the bonfire happen though?
So my neighbor does a lot of woodworking, and he had a bunch of project scraps, and he puts it in a barrel, he takes it out, he brings it over, and he just leaves it next to my fire pit because they just know I sit there and giggle with my little Harbor Freight torch that hooks up to a propane tank. Great way to start a fire.
Motors, gasoline, fires.
I'm
projectiles.
I'm 1/10 redneck. I don't know how you put a 10th into a family tree, but that's where I'm at. I want to see what I can do and how we do it.
Does it burn? What does it do? Does it shoot things into the air? What does it do?
You douse it with
Can I drive this boat over this hill?
Yeah.
What does it do?
Redneck.
You really are.
Yeah, I'm a wannabe redneck. I can have a civilized conversation. I can fix your electronics. I can be introduced to the family and friends.
But it doesn't spark his joy.
But I sit there, clicking my feet together, going hee with a 7-foot flame. So I dumped the entire barrel of wood scraps, which is already pretty dense, and it's a lot of hardwoods and whatnot. So I just dumped the whole barrel because I couldn't use the barrel. You're so
lucky to be alive.
Absolutely correct. I actually hooked up the hose and I wet the grass and everything else. But
Gregory,
again, this weekend was not good weather and it was windy. So I got like 15 to 20 mile an hour gusts at times. And I'm like, ooh, this was a bad idea as I watched the flames go away. I won't burn leaves. That's not safe.
Right. That's crazy.
That's a problem.
I'm a little sensitive. This is my neighbor and all. Apparently they had
Krispy Kreme.
Yeah. Well, I guess he wasn't very close to his family. So the wake and funeral were the other day. And one of my other friends, my neighbor, went to it, and he said that he's now like the executor of the estate.
Yeah.
Because everything's being auctioned off for St. Jude, which I think is really wonderful.
Great.
None of the kids are getting anything. It's like,
There's a country
should have
song
been
about
nicer
that
to your
too.
dad.
Country song about that too. Met a guy at a bar. Guy was just sitting there with his, cheap beer, having a good time. Struck up conversation with the old timer, drinking the cheap beer. Became buddies. They looked forward to seeing each other. A year later, he dies, leaves a fortune to the guy at the bar. People are crazy. What is it? Beer's good. People are crazy. Yeah,
He's
left
just
a fortune.
determined to sing karaoke
Dude,
this morning.
there's
Karaoke with Greg on Thursdays.
There is a potentially bad song for everything. You guys got any requests? You got a genre you
yeah,
want to stick
right.
to?
Exactly, Chris. Hilarious. He's loving it.
I was also listening to Chris Stapleton, and apparently
you came in singing Chris Stapleton as you delivered my coffee this morning.
Welcome. Listen, you get coffee, you got to listen to me.
Because you were singing the wrong lyrics for a real long time.
Anybody? Oh, hit me in the comments. All right. Is there a classic song that you've been singing around forever and then you finally realize you've been doing the lyrics wrong? This is not a just me phenomenon. This is plenty of people.
No. I did it a lot when I was a kid, and my mom still remembers certain things that I did. And she's like, "Remember when you did that?" I'm like, "No, I don't remember when I did that. I remember you telling me, do I remember that when I did that? I don't remember that."
Yeah. So I was singing Parachute, but I thought it was I'll be a pair of shoes. Like that's not it. Like, you help me get up off my feet and start walking. I'm trying to justify. Now the terms I know from Chris Stapleton are whiskey and bottle and love.
There you go.
Those three things I think are in every song. But parachute, I don't see him in parachutes. I see him with a pair of shoes. So
no one needs to sing William Hung, She Bangs. No, Mikey. No.
She bangs. She bangs. She bangs. She bangs.
I don't think you can mess those lyrics up.
Am I doing it right? Is this the right dance move?
That's good, Greg.
I'm picturing the right dance move. Can I? Oh, hold on.
Oh no. Oh, okay. I didn't know where we were going.
I'm not giving you.
I didn't know if there were
dance
moves.
Calm
I didn't
down.
know. I didn't know what
she
was happening.
bangs. She bangs. Ooh, I love this mic stand, by the way. Ooh, baby, when she moves, she moves.
Careful.
Is that Greg guy that you have on the show drunk all the time? No, I just had some coffee and some sugar.
That's just life.
Yeah, welcome.
So good.
Do you ever just shut up and sit still? Yeah, it's called sleep.
Yeah, right.
That's about it.
He does that. He naps before meals.
Yep.
Leave him be.
Yep. Does your mouth ever shut up?
Adam's family too legit. Now everyone's just throwing his stuff.
Well, I thought you were. I thought Adam's family was a Chris reference.
It is a Chris reference.
Yeah, he wants me to be Uncle Fester every year. All right, I'm pale. I'm bald. I've got an interesting personality.
I feel like I have a light bulb around here somewhere.
No, you don't. Get away from me. It was nice meeting everybody. Goodbye.
I had to go and buy one. My daughter needed a lamp for her room the other day, and I'm like, when was the last time I bought light bulbs? Okay. I had to go to the hardware store the other day, like a lunatic. That's not my forte in the house. Some duties are my husband's, some duties are mine. But since he's been doctor's appointments and surgeries and problems and all of the other things, I'm like, I guess I'll go get light bulbs. I don't know what the sizes are, the wattage is. I don't know these things.
Take one, go to the store. Hi, sir. Please give me equivalent.
I should have done that. I didn't. So I bought 5 different sizes for the wrong things. They were all wrong. I had to go back again.
And now it actually matters.
Not good.
If you can take a photo of a good one while it's lit, because color temperature is now a very big option for people. There's like 5.
I like warm lighting. I agree. I don't like that clinical setting.
So if you go get the certain like 8000K or whatever, or the light blue one, like, what the heck is happening? If all your other bulbs are, I've been that guy that goes home with like the cool white blue one when everything else is more of the natural tone light. And like, oh, nope, that's wrong. Going back to the store.
Nat is offering you Weird Al, Gangster in Paradise. I don't know why they're
well, Coolio, Gangsta Paradise, I would demolish. Weird Al, I
didn't get it either.
I never memorized the lyrics though. Been standing most of our lives, living in the gangster's paradise. Yeah,
See?
Everything's a song if you try hard enough.
See?
Parachutes. Yeah.
It's Parachute.
Yep. Do you have a go-to genre for karaoke?
No.
What will you?
I do like.
What do we do?
I
Wilson
do like
Phillips?
country music. We did do Wilson Phillips that day.
So do you like? Is Wilson Phillips country? Or is that just like?
No.
That was just
I feel like
female
it's
pop.
adult contemporary. If I was gonna,
I
put
love
it
your
in a
face as you
genre.
say that. I feel like it's adult contemporary.
Seriously,
I love the song. I think it's adult contemporary.
because it's like it's sitting in a waiting room music.
Mm.
And the only reason why it got more popular than it was when it was popular, was because of Bridesmaids.
Oh, at the end, so karaoke, they shut off the mics. It was, coming to midnight or whatever, and they closed the doors. So
Your microphone got shut off? That's weird.
well, yeah. And we sang one more song. What did we sing? What did we sing? What did I get the entire bar to sing with me?
I don't know.
The entire bar. Just the chorus. End of the road, boys to men.
Oh.
Although we've come.
You're the one who said don't sing slow songs.
But it's one of those songs everybody knows.
Yes.
And at the beginning, it's like, oh, how bad is this dude gonna sing it? And by the end, everybody at the bar is singing the chorus.
Along. Yeah,
absolutely.
I like those
There's
songs.
a few of those.
Yeah.
Yep. Puddle of Mud, She Hates Me. You can only do late night. FYI, please don't.
Yeah,
do
nobody
it
wants
at
you
brunch.
screaming that. Yeah,
we're not doing that at Tomatillo's.
No.
Yeah, we're not doing Yin Yang Twins at
No.
Tomatillo's. No,
Mm-mm.
that's a 6 to 8, 7 to 9. That doesn't fly.
No.
My child heard you. Okay.
Ah!
Well, apparently you haven't told them where they come from. But Yin Yang Twins is on the dance floor.
No.
Yeah.
My go-to genre is country. I like Johnny Cash and June Carter. I like Patsy Cline. I'm like an old lady.
Mhm.
My inner old lady comes out when a karaoke microphone comes in front of me. I don't know what happens.
I think of my grandmother because she had one cassette and it
I'll
was
still-
always playing Patsy Cline. It was just on rewind.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll still bust out some angry ladies like Gwen Stefani, No Doubt, and some Alanis Morissette.
I'm a bitch. I'm a lover.
There you go, Meredith
child.
Brooks. I will happily do that. Sure.
Isn't it ironic? Don't you
you
think? It's like, right. You tell me you don't burst out,
Oh
particularly
my
by the end of
God.
it. You're screaming into the microphone.
That's it.
All the songs, all the good ones.
Want you to know. That's it. And then she just starts screaming. It's great. Look at him. And that was for Joey.
Best of you know.
I'm not doing it. I am not doing this.
This is your
We're
tune.
losing listeners left and right.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, but
bye.
oh,
They're
listen,
doing Alanis.
they're
I'm out.
watching. They muted. They're not listening, but they're watching. What do you want her to sing right now live?
No, Tenacious D.
Somebody send us a receipt donation to
Absolutely not.
the Falmouth Women's Shelter or something, and she will do Alanis Morissette live right now. Somebody donate $100
Absolutely
to a
not.
charity and drop a photo of the receipt. Scratch out your credit card number. She will sing right now.
I mean, we could do karaoke here in the morning show if
Yeah,
you wanted
I'm
to.
gonna Google the lyrics and put it right here, and then you're gonna have to sing with me. By the way,
no.
what I put in your coffee was that plastic fireball.
Oh,
You're welcome.
Yeah.
I will get her to do karaoke for a significant donation
Listen,
to charities.
We gotta go.
Everything is a way to you know what, we could do that. So I thought if I were to go out on a bang for like a 50th birthday or whatever,
Yeah.
I would invite everybody, but it would have to be a donation. But I have this grand idea that you like rent out the Cape Cod or whatever it's called now. Nope, put that search engine away. I see you out of the corner of the eye.
Why?
Nope.
I feel like it needs to be addressed because we've all been angry about it.
No, we're not.
If you live in Mashpee, you have noticed that your cell phone coverage is real bad lately.
Good. I was looking at the thumbnail.
No,
of the other
God,
stuff.
no.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
No.
So
No.
good application. I saw the thumbnail.
No.
Yeah.
No, we're just talking about very, very frustrated. I have been with the cell service here, and everyone's
Soft
like,
garbage.
funny how they just finished that project on the 151, and now we've all got spotty service.
Yep.
So one resident was talking there. This is like a Channel 5 news story at this point, where people are like, I can't get cell phone service.
Yep.
Don't you remember the day when we didn't have cell phones? It is in my timeline of life where they didn't exist. I didn't have a cell phone until I was 23 because they weren't invented yet. When I was home, I was home. When I wasn't, I wasn't. And now people are losing their damn minds, me included, because I've been accustomed to good Wi-Fi. Now I don't have it. You can't give me something and then take it back from me. That's not how it works.
Yep.
So everyone's been complaining their cell phone coverage has been dropping. I'm like, it's 5 bars to 2 bars to whatever's going on. And they're saying it's something to do with too many people being here. I don't believe that.
Cape Cod is ruined because too many people are being here.
Yeah. I mean, they're investigating, but no one's saying what really happened.
There's a couple rumors that one major cell provider is dropped bandwidth. So it looks like you have perfect signal, but they dropped bandwidths because some municipalities didn't let them put up towers or use them for 5G signal or whatever.
Well, they're blaming that tower service. Is this how they're going to force that to happen in Mashpee?
Squeak the wheel. Well, that's what Comcast and Netflix
They're like,
did.
fine, we'll just choke it until everybody freaks out about it, and then they'll give us what we want.
That's what Comcast and Netflix did.
Trash.
Yep. Shut off the valve or the road between the two. Get person A to call person C that you're prescribing, but person B shut off the valve.
I think you're right,
Oh,
Chris.
I got a problem with XYZ.
I think it's aliens also. So maybe that's what our problem is.
AT aliens? You want to go dirty south? You
No.
You want to do some Outcast? Everything is music if you apply yourself. For the bald pasty cracker that I am, I can do a lot.
I really do appreciate your 90s rap genre.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to make like a whole weekend. I feel like it should be a 90s rap weekend here on Lemonade.
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine, and Salt and Pepper and Heavy D were in a limousine hanging pictures on my wall every Saturday. Rap Attack, Mr. Magic.
We gotta go.
No. Oh no. And we are doing it. You have to. All right. Did anybody hit us with a visual receipt of a donation so you could bang out some millennials?
No, we are not doing that today. But
it's like,
there's a time and a place for everything.
See, that's the voice you don't want.
I need to put
karaoke.
this Jack back in the box. So everybody have a wonderful day. Hope you are doing something fun this weekend. Is the sun going to come out today?
Oh, it needs to.
I need some vitamin D. Don't be fresh. Greg, Stephanie, we'll talk to you later. Have a fresh. No.
Have a lovely weekend. Think of ways to get her by charity to do Alanis Morissette.
You know I'll do anything for charity. You know I'm a sucker for charity.
That's what I'm saying. Find some charities. Everybody donate. Bada bing, bada boom. I will give her the tequila.
Everybody's a winner. Have a great day. Bye, everyone.